Field is behind the gate. And they're off. Going out for the lead on the outside, that's the 7, American Fling. Getting away second, the 2, Milo and Hunter. Law of 7 is away third. Laz to first is fourth. Racing fifth is Born Brilliant. Alfred Hanover's in sixth. Getting away at the back of the field, that is Act Fast. All the way smooth as they head around that first turn towards the first quarter mark. Field is there in 31 seconds for the first quarter. As American Fling and Steve Walters will bring the field by for the first time. Racing second is Milo and Hunter. In third, that's Law of 7. Laz to first. Sits in fourth. Born Brilliance there in fifth. Racing sixth is Alfred Hanover, and trailing the field is Act Fast. As this field moves around the turn over to the halfway mark with American Fling on top. We'll take him there in 1:02 and 2. It's 31 and 2 second quarter. As the field heads down the backside with American Fling still on top. Milo and Hunter there in second. Racing third is Law of 7, now trying to move to the outside. Bit of a gap back to Laz to first. In fourth, racing fifth is Born Brilliant. Here comes Alfred Hanover up on the outside in sixth, and Act Fast is at the back. The field moves over to three quarters in 1:31 and 2. 1:31 and 2 for three quarters. That's a 29-second backside. So they're around that final turn with American Fling still on top. Up on the outside, coming in second, that's Law of 7 as they're into the stretch now. American Fling trying to draw away back in third. That's Milo and Hunter. But coming to the line, this one is all American Fling. In 2 minutes, 1/5. American Fling taking the win in the first qualifying race today. Fractions are 31 seconds for the first quarter. They're at the half in 1:02 and 2. Three quarters in 1:31 and 2. And the time for the mile, 2 minutes, 1/5. Field of 7, Colton Gelding 2-year-old Trotters are behind the gate. And they're off. Going out for the lead on the inside, that's the 4, Drive to Deliver, along with the 5, No Luck Needed. Now, No Luck Needed will pull ahead and get to the front. Gap back to the third place RT Rufus, getting away fourth. That's the 6, Bisco. Up on the outside is the 7. That's Annie on up, getting away fifth. And sixth, it's the 2, Mac Donnie. And trailing the field, What a Fool, as they're over by that first quarter in 31 seconds. 31 seconds for that first quarter. As Brady Brown has No Luck Needed on the engine here. Racing second, that's Drive to Deliver. Back in third, that's RT Rufus. Racing fourth is Bisco. Andy on up is in fifth. Mac Donnie is sixth and still trailing the field. It's the 1, What a Fool. No Luck Needed takes the field by the half in 1:01 and 4. 1:01 and 4 for that half. It's a 30 and 4 second quarter. They're down the backside. Here comes Drive to Deliver. Closing that gap in second, now moving to the outside. RT Rufus still there in third. Up on the outside in fourth. Here comes Bisco, followed by Annie on up in fifth. Mac Donnie races sixth and still trailing the field. That's What a Fool as they're over to the three quarters now in 1:32 and 2. 132 and 2 for 3/4. There's no luck needed. Still on top. Has led it every step of the way. Drive to deliver right there in second. Here comes Annie on up on the inside in third. RT Rufus back to fourth as they're at the top of the stretch. Here they come. No luck needed. He's had no challenges really here, and will cruise to the win in this one. No luck needed in a time of 2:02 3/5. No luck needed by Uncle Peter. Take this second qualifying race today. Here are the fractions. They went the first quarter in 31 seconds. They were at the half in 1:01 and 4. 3/4 in 1:32 and 2, and the time for the mile 2:02 3/5. And they're off. Going out for the lead on the outside, that's the 7, I Dream of Chips. Getting away second, that's the 5, Royal Albert. Third is Lou on the Beach. Slipping in fourth, that's the 6, Sea to Shining Sea. Away fifth is Essie. Racing 6, that's the 1, Somewhere Rockin'. And at the back, number 4, Mighty Maui. I Dream of Chips will take this field by the first quarter in 31 and 2. 31 and 2/5 for that first quarter. As they pass the stands for the first time. Royal Albert sitting there in second. Racing third, that's Lou on the Beach. Sea to Shining Sea sits fourth. Bit of a gap back to Essie in fifth. Somewhere Rockin' sitting there in sixth, and trailing the field, Mighty Maui. The field is by the half in 1:02 and 3. 1:02 and 3 for that half. The field goes down the backside. I Dream of Chips still on top, trying to open up a little bit now on second place, Royal Albert. Lou on the Beach still races third. Pacing fourth is Sea to Shining Sea. Looking to come up the inside in fifth, that's Essie. Now on the outside, sixth, Somewhere Rockin'. Mighty Maui continues to trail as they're by 3/4 in 1:31 and 3. 29-second backside as I Dream of Chips hustles them around this final turn. Still racing in second is Royal Albert up on the outside third. Here comes Lou on the Beach as they're into the stretch. I Dream of Chips still trying to hang on, but the field's starting to close in. Here comes Sea to Shining Sea up on the outside. Lou on the Beach on the inside. Sea to Shining Sea will get there on the outside in 2:01. Sea to Shining Sea getting up right at the end there. Take the win for trainer Ron Burke, driver Chris Page. This 2-year-old. Field of 7. 2-year-old Colton Gelding Trotters are behind the gate. And they're off. Going out for the lead, that's the 6, National Flash. In between horses in second, that's Curad. Getting away third, that's the 3, Battin' 1,000. Up on the outside fourth, here comes Expressman. Looking to go all the way to the front on the outside. Away fifth, that's the 7, HS Winchester. 6 on the inside is Just Show Up. And the trailer is John Dutton. Field moves around that first turn, and Expressman and Mike Wilder are up on the front. They will get to the quarter in 32 seconds. 32 seconds flat for that first quarter. Expressman will lead the field down the straightaway by the stands for the first time. HS Winchester, they're in second for Bill Doherty. Racing third, that's National Flash. Sitting fourth is Curad. Racing fifth, Batten 1000. Trotting in sixth, that is two Just Show Up, and at the back is John Dutton. They're by the half in 102 and 4. 102 and 4 for that first half. Expressman is running away from this field. Up to second now. Here comes Curad on the outside. HS Winchester back to third. Up on the outside fourth. Here comes Just Show Up. Racing fifth is National Flash. Sixth up on the outside. Here comes John Dutton. And Batten 1000 is at the rear. They're by 3/4 in 133. 133 flat for 3/4. As Expressman continues to gap this field. Now up on the outside coming for second is Just Show Up. Curad back to third as they're at the top of the stretch. A turn for home. Expressman trying to run away from the field. They're 3 wide for second. Here comes John Dutton up on the outside. Just Show Up between horses, but coming home, this one is all Expressman. Time for the mile, 2:03, 1/5. Expressman making it look easy there for trainer Dan Altmeyer, driver Mike Wilder. 2-year-old by Southwind Frank. Here are the fractions for today's fourth qualifying race. They went to the first quarter in 32 seconds flat. They were at the half in 102 and 4. They're at 3/4 in 133, and the time for the mile, 2:03, 1/5. Field of 5, 2-year-old Colton Gelding Pacers are behind the gate. And they're off. Hawaiian Chip will go out for the lead. Getting away second, that's the 5, Idiosyncratic. The 6, Ferragamo Hanover, will slide in third. Getting away fourth, that's Another One Gone. And at the back is the 7, Crown of Thorns. Hawaiian Chip will pace this field over to that first quarter mark. They're in 32 and 1. 32 and 1 for that first quarter. Racing second as they move by the stands for the first time. That's Idiosyncratic. Ferragamo Hanover sits third. Racing fourth is Another One Gone. And trailing the field is Crown of Thorns. So they head into that turn now and move towards the halfway mark. Hawaiian Chip continues to show the way. They're by that half in 103 and 3. 103 and 3 for the half as they head down the backside with Hawaiian Chip still on top. Idiosyncratic right there in second. As off stride goes the 2. Another One Gone has made a break. As we got a battle for the lead up at the front now. Idiosyncratic to the outside. Idiosyncratic will take the lead from Hawaiian Chip. Ferragamo Hanover, it'll go off stride in third. Off stride goes Ferragamo Hanover's. They're there in 133 and 1. 133 and 1 for 3/4. And they're 3 wide for the lead now. Up on the outside, Crown of Thorns with a big sweeping move as they move around that final turn and they're into the stretch. Crown of Thorns, the power move that take the lead. Idiosyncratic trying to come up the inside now in second. Hawaiian Chip there in third, but this one's going to be between Idiosyncratic and Crown of Thorns. Will get it on the outside in a time of 2:03 and 2/5. Crown of Thorns, the winner there for trainer Ron Burke. Driver Chris Page. 2-year-old by Always Be Mickey. And they're off. Going out for the lead, that's the 5, Do Volo. Between horses, getting away second is Adavera. Third on the inside, that's the 1, RT Sunray. Getting away fourth, that's the 2, Hannah 2 Hanover. And at the back is the 6, A Long Dream. Field moves around that first turn to the opening quarter mark with Do Volo and Ronnie Wren up on top. Off stride at the back goes the 2, Hannah 2 Hanover. Hannah 2 Hanover has made a break as the field moves by the first quarter in 33-1. 33-1 for that opening quarter. They're by the stands for the first time. Do Volo on top, racing second. That's Adavera. Third is RT Sunray. A Long Dream trots in fourth. And at the back of the field, that's the 2, Hannah 2 Hanover. Battles on at the front. Adavera. Todd Rooney will go to the outside as they move by that halfway point in 106-4. 106-4 for the half. As they are down the backside with Adavera now on top. Racing second, that's Do Volo. Sitting there in third is the 1, RT Sunray. The Long Dream trots in fourth, and trailing the field, that's Hannah 2 Hanover. Adavera leads this field towards the three-quarter mark. They'll get there in 136-2. 136-2 as they move around that final corner. Adavera continuing to show the way. Do Volo right there in second, and here comes A Long Dream up on the outside in third as they reach the top of the stretch and turn for home. Adavera continuing to lead. Now here comes Do Volo. Do Volo to the outside. Off stride goes the leader, Adavera. Adavera makes a break, and this one is all Do Volo in front. Time for the mile, 2:06-4. Two-year-old Philly Pacers are behind the gate. And they're off. Going out for the lead, that's the 4, Kelsey Is Money. Getting away second on the inside, that's the 1, Southwind Rye. Faith Over Fear get away third. You Bet sits there in fourth. Racing fifth, that's Urania Blue Chip. Sixth is Seaside, and trailing the field is the 6th, Queen of the South. Kelsey Is Money take this field over to the first quarter in 33 seconds. It's 33 seconds for the first quarter as they're all in straight alignment. They pass the stands for the first time with Kelsey Is Money and Mike Wilder at the front now. Racing second, that's the 1, Southwind Rye. Faith Over Fear sitting in third. Racing fourth, that's You Bet. Fifth is Urania Blue Chip. Seaside paces in sixth, and trailing the field, that's Queen of the South. They're by the half in 104. 104 flat for the half as they move down the backside with Kelsey Is Money still on top, but right there in second is Southwind Rye. Not far back to Faith Over Fear in third, and up and moving on the outside, here comes Urania Blue Chip. Up to fourth. Fifth on the inside is You Bet. Now up on the outside in sixth, that's McSeaside. And trailing the field is Queen of the South, is there by 3/4 in 134 flat. 134 flat for 3/4. As Kelsey is Money continuing to show the way. Off stride at the back is Queen of the South. Queen of the South has made a break as they're coming 3 wide now for the lead as they're at the top of the stretch and turn for home. Kelsey is Money trying to hold off the charge from Urania Blue Chip, but on the outside, McSeaside will sweep them all and go to the victory here. McSeaside in front in a time of 2:03 1/5. McSeaside, 2-year-old down by the Seaside Philly, trained by Ron Burke, driven to the victory here today by Dan Charlino in a time of 2:03 1/5. Here are the fractions. Field of 7, 2-year-old Phillytrotters are behind the gate. And they're off. Going out for the lead on the outside, that's the 7, Bub Zarelli. Off stride goes the 3, Valentine Blessing. Valentine Blessing has made a break. Bub Zarelli will clear to the front. Getting away second, that's Nick and a Promise. Away third is Wind and Water. Falangina races fourth. Fifth is Sweet on Her. She's Lovable gets away sixth. And at the back is Valentine Blessing. Bob Zarelli will take him to the first quarter in 31-1. 31-1 for that first quarter. Bob Zarelli leads him by the stands for the first time. Nick and a Promise racing there in second. Sitting third is Wind and Water. Pacing fourth, trotting fourth. That is number 1, Falangina. Trotting fifth is the 4, Sweet on Her. She's Lovable is sixth. Valentine Blessing still at the back there by the half in 1:03-2. 1:03-2 for that first half. Bob Zarelli starting to stretch that lead out down the back side. Nick and a Promise still racing second. Third is Wind and Water. Falangina still sitting in fourth, and up on the outside fifth, here comes Sweet on Her. She's Lovable still in sixth as they're by the 3/4 in 1:32-2. It's a 29-second backside as Bub Zarelli will take him by that final turn. Still in second, that's Nick and a Promise. Wind and Water right there in third as they're into the stretch now. Bub Zarelli, plenty of breathing room out front. Nick and a Promise there in second. Here comes Wind and Water looking to challenge for that position, but coming home, this one is all Bub Zarelli. Time for the mile, 2:01 3/5. Bub Zarelli getting the win for trainer-driver Vernon Beachy. 2-year-old filly by Tactical Landing. And they're off. Out for the lead, that's the 3, Fearless Amy. Getting away second, up on the outside, that's Ultimate Lulu. Way third on the inside, that's the 2, Kiss of a Rock Star. Stay Happy. It's away fourth. Fifth is Elvet Hanover. And at the back of the field, that's the 5, Imelda Hanover. Fearless Amy will lead this field over to the first quarter mark. They reach that in 32 and 1, 32 and 1/5 for that first quarter. As Fearless Amy will lead this field single file down the front straightaway for the first time. Sitting in second, that's the 6, Ultimate Lulu. Kiss of a Rock Star there in third. Racing fourth, that's Stay Happy. Elvette Hanover paces in fifth. And trailing the field is Imelda Hanover. Fearless Amy on the engine for Ken Weimer. They're by the half now in 104 and 3. 104 and 3 for that half. Fearless Amy will take them down the backside. Ultimate Lulu right there in second. Racing third is Kiss of a Rock Star. Stay Happy still sitting there in fourth. Fifth is Elvette Hanover. And Imelda Hanover continues to trail the field. No movement yet is now coming from fifth up on the outside. Here comes Elvette Hanover. As they move towards three quarters, they're there in 134 and 3. 134 and 3 for three quarters. That's a 32nd backside. As we got a challenge for the lead at the front. Here comes Ultimate Lulu up on the outside, trying to take the lead away from Fearless Amy as they round that final turn, and they're into the stretch. Ultimate Lulu trying to nose ahead on the outside. Fearless Amy trying to hang tough on the inside. Here comes Elvette Hanover on the outside, going to get them all. Elvette Hanover in front in a time of 2:04 flat. 2:04 time for the mile there. Elvette Hanover. Strong stretch drive there, getting the win for trainer Ron Burke, driver Chris Page. Two-year-old Phillytrotters are behind the gate. And they're off. Show me the money. Wilbur Yoder will go right out to the lead. Getting away second, that's the 4, Swirly Winds. Away third, that's the 3, Fancy Photo. Fourth is Encore Lynn K. Racing fifth, around the turn, that's Mari. And trailing the field is Sliding Sister, excuse me. Field's over to the first quarter in 31 and 4. 31 and 4/5 for that first quarter. And Show Me the Money will show the way here. Racing second, that's Swirly Winds. Third is Fancy Photo. Trotting fourth, that's Encore Lynn K. Fifth is Mari, and at the back is the 6, Sliding Sister. Field's over to the turn now, moving towards that halfway mark. With Show Me the Money on top, she will get to that halfway point in 103 and 3. 103 and 3/5 for the half as they move down that backside, all in straight alignment still. Show Me the Money continuing to lead. In second is Swirly Winds. Third is Fancy Photo. Encore Lynn K sits in fourth. Fifth is Mari, and off stride at the back is Sliding Sister. Sliding Sister has made a break. Fields by three quarters in 133 and 1. 133 and 1 for three quarters. Show Me the Money now, trying to pick up the tempo. On the outside in second is Swirly Winds. Fancy Photo trying to make up ground in third. Fourth is Encore Lynn K. They're at the top of the stretch and turn for home. Show Me the Money trying to hang on. Here comes Fancy Photo trying to make up ground in second, but this one is all Show Me the Money in front. Time for the mile, 2:03 1/5. Show Me the Money. 2-year-old by International Money for trainer driver Wilbur Yoder. getting the win here for the McMullen stable.